Hello everyone. In this video we are going to learn a basic theory part of simultaneous linear equation. So first two things we are going to discuss. If we represent the equation in the form of y equals to mx plus c, if we can represent them in the form of y equals to mx plus c, then m is slope and c is y-intercept. So if you don't know slope and y-intercept, you can check my video in coordinate geometry. You will understand slope and y-intercept. And another one, if we can represent the line in the form of x divided by a plus y divided by b equals to 1, then a is my x-intercept and b is my y-intercept. So these are the two things which you should know. If you don't know, please check the videos in the coordinate geometry. Now, suppose if I have one line 2x plus 3y equals to 6, I'm just going to represent both the forms. So for the second one, I have to keep it in x divided by a plus y divided by b equals to 1. So right side I need 1. So if I divide 6 this side, it will be x divided by 3. Or rather, if I write this test, 2x divided by 6 plus 3y divided by 6 equals to 1. So this is 3, this is 2. So 3 will be my x-intercept and 2 will be my y-intercept. Now similarly from the first form, it was y equals to x plus c, right? So from the first form, if I will write this as 3y equals to minus 2x plus 6. So what we have to do, we have to keep y in one side. So y will be equals to minus 2 divided by 3x plus 6 divided by 3. So if I compare this with y equals to mx plus c, my m is minus 2 by 3, which is slope, and y-intercept is c, which is 2 units. Already I got slope as 2 units. Now what will happen if the equation is in this format? Suppose my two equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, and another equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. I am just going to find the slope and y-intercept from the first equation. Clearly you can understand for the second one. For the first equation, can we write b1y is equals to minus a1x plus c1? So can we write that y equals to minus a1 divided by b1 into x plus c1 divided by b1? So if I compare this with y equals to mx plus c, can we say that my slope is equals to this one and my y-intercept is equals to this one? Do you agree? So this will be my slope and this will be my y-intercept. Is it fine? So from the second equation, what will be slope? This was for the first equation. So for the first equation, my slope is minus a1 divided by b1 and y-intercept is equals to, I made a mistake, it will be minus c1. There it will be minus c1. Human error. So y-intercept is equals to minus c1 divided by b1. So just check second equation, we have just substituted the value of 1 by 2 all the cases. So for the second equation, can I write my slope equals to, you can also try to find out the slope, or directly can we write this? So as we know that slope is the tan theta. Again, you can check the coordinate geometry part. Y slope is tan theta. So what is the theta? Theta is the angle made by the line with the positive direction of x-axis. Positive direction means anti-clockwise direction. So if two lines slopes are equal, if two lines, let me draw it properly. If two lines slopes are equal, so how it, this is one line, this is one line. So slopes are equal. So do you agree slopes are equal means these two angles will be equal? So slopes are equal means these two angles are equal, and what type of angle are these two? They are corresponding angle. So when these corresponding angles are equal, what we can say? That lines are parallel. And we know that parallel lines will not meet if I'll extend them in infinite ways. So that means these two lines will not meet and will not get any solution of this line, right? As the lines are parallel. So this is my first condition, that if slopes are equal, so slopes are equal means minus a1 divided by b1 is equals to minus a2 divided by b2. If I just equate them, then a1 divided by a2 is equals to b1 divided by b2. So if slopes are equal, this is the condition, and lines are parallel. Do you agree? Lines are parallel. Hence we will get no solution, or we won't get any solution, because the lines will not meet, right? Now check, here slopes are equal but y-intercept are different. Do you agree? This is my y-intercept, the portion the line cuts from the y-axis, that is known as y-intercept. For further assistance, you can check the video of quadrant geometry. So if my y-intercept are equal, in this case y-intercepts are not equal, right? Now in the second case, if I will say slopes are equal and y-intercepts are also equal, what is going to happen that time? Slopes are equal and y-intercepts are also equal. Y-intercepts are equal means, so can we write from there, these two things are equal? So these two things are equal means, can we write that minus c1 divided by b1 is equals to minus c2 divided by b2? So if I equate these two, b1 is going there, c1 is coming here. So can we write c1 divided by c2 is equals to b1 divided by b2? In this condition, my first case is also true. I said slopes are also equal, right? So what was the condition for slopes are equal? This was the condition for slopes are equal. And y-intercepts are equal. So what's the condition for y-intercepts are equal? So both the conditions will be true here. So can we write that a1 divided by a2 equals to b1 divided by b2 equals to c1 divided by c2 for these two cases? What is going to happen from the picture? Just check. If this y-intercept will be equals to this y-intercept, that means the line will coincide, correct? So if this is the case, so line will coincide, and we will get infinite many solutions. What is the meaning of infinite many solutions? On a line, there are infinite number of points. So whatever points are located on that line, that will be the solution, right? So that's why this case. Now my third case, if I will discuss, what will happen if y-intercepts are equal but slopes are not equal? Y-intercepts are equal but slopes are not equal. Just try to form the line. Just check. The lines will look like this. Right? So what will be their solution? Their solution point will be this one, where they are meeting in the y-intercept. So their solution will be 0, y-intercept. That will be their solution, right? My last point. So what we understood, to get the solution, to get a unique solution, it is absolutely necessary condition that slopes cannot be equal. So for getting unique solution, my condition is a1 divided by a2 is not equals to b1 divided by b2. That is, the coefficient of x is not equals to coefficient of y, and later part, this position will be equals to the denominator. And this part, just check, this part is come, if you just check, a1 b2 not equals to a2 b1. So a1 b2 not equals to a1 b2 minus a2 b1 not equals to 0. Just check the denominator of the cross multiplication method. Thank you.